Hey up YouTube. I know I discussed coming to Easington this weekend, and I know that's where I said I was going to go. But I'm not. Not in Easington. Yeah, that's probably just wave noise, Rosa. See if we tighten them up a little bit. That's me. Because we're on a sandy beach. Tighten them up a little bit and see if it gets worse. We've come to Huttoft car terrace to be precise. We're pretty much directly behind the hut where you have to pay for things. Parking. It's a lovely beach. It's a lovely beach. There's a lot of fishermen down here today, so I've got my fingers crossed. There is Boat UK, a couple of fishermen down. It's largely actually because of them that I decided to come here. See, that was a wave. That was a wave hitting the line, that one. So yeah, we've come down here. I've decided to come and meet them. We were going to Easington, but I thought, you know what? I've not seen Huttoft Mark yet. We've got as much chance here as we have of Easington, as we have at Easington. To be honest, there's a fair bit of movement out there. It could be a bit bassy, rather than coddy. But you can't keep bass at the moment. They have to go back, don't they? Which is a shame, because I do like a nice sea bass. But we have to abide by the law. So yeah, I've set up and out. I'll roll the credits, and I just wanted to film this before it got dark. And I'll run the time lapse, and then we'll have a chat about baits, rigs, and we'll have a look around the beach before the sun sets. So I'll see you in a sec. So I've come down here with Rosa. Congratulations, Rosa. She got all the way here, 2.5 hours drive. She suffers really badly with travel sick. And she got all the way here. Felt a bit queasy a couple of times, but she powered through it like a trooper, and we...
No, I didn't.
You did?
No, I didn't.
You did, you survived.
Yes,
You weren't poorly, you powered through it, you did really well, didn't you?
No.
You did. Oh, now shh, no, not yet. That is something having a look. We could be early. I can't feel anything. I think it was just the waves on the line, Rosa. I'm reeling. No, there's nothing on that.
Yep, nothing.
What have I stuck on?
Right
What have I got stuck on? My line's just stopped. You don't need to. So now's as good a time as any, really, to have a look at the rigs. Sorry guys, I don't know if that will have shown up on camera, but we did just get a really good knock on that rod. Could have been the waves. We're going to have a look at the bait now. Yeah, they've definitely been chewed, haven't they?
Yep.
Without a doubt, there's something's had a munchy munch.
Yeah,
But I'm not going to put any fresh worm on because we ain't got that much worm. I'm just going to resend it. But something's definitely had a munchy munch on those bad boys. Couple of ragworm on the on a 2-up clip down. The problem is with the ragworm in this tide, or with this rig in this tide, is I'm trying to keep it relatively close in, and it does mean that there's a lot of wave noise on it. I'll resend this and I'll continue what I was saying. In fact, well, tell you what, before I resend it, I'll quickly show you the rig, because once the sun goes down, I've got no chance. Or shall I show? No. Yeah. No. Let me just send it. Bugger it. You don't come to me for how-tos and whys and whens. You come to me for rants and to watch me blank and get angry at things. Resend this quick. Birdie, get out of the way. Why did my line get stuck? Has it looped up and gone round my bloody thing again? No, don't know what happened there. That's what I forgot to bring, my bucket. Oh no, I think I've still got my bucket in my boot. I'm going to go get my bucket in a minute. I do like the idea of having a recovery bucket for the fishies. So I'm going to go get it in a minute. Oh, I'm going to get wet. The sun shears are setting and I've not brought my lamps. Because when I thought we were going, I wouldn't be able to really go back to the car that easily for them. And then we've come somewhere else instead. You what, sorry, Rosa?
Could I go get them?
They're not in the car, they're at home in the shed.
Oh.
So, yes, you can go get them, but it'll take you a while.
Okay. I forgot. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, it took a while to set up, but we're here now, we're out. I don't know how long it fishes for. I don't know how high the tide's going to be. But we're out, we're baited, we're out, and you ain't going to catch if you ain't got bait in the water, are you? What I've sent, just for the first cast, just to get bait in the water, on the rod closest to you, the pen, that's got bluey and squid on it. Still very frozen, so that's probably releasing its scent very slowly. And on the other rod, oh sorry, on this one, and the bluey and squid is just on a 2-hook poly pennel with a short snood, 3/0 bottom hook, 2/0 pennel top hook. And I'm just leaving that out to soak. I don't really envisage much in the way of a big fish today. It'd be lovely. And so far, as much as I hate to say it, took me nearly an hour to set up. And as much as I hate to say it, I've not seen anybody else bring a fish in that hour. So, we'll have to wait and see what the day and the evening and the night brings. We're going to stay until we can't stay no longer. Yeah. I'll show. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to show you around the beach, wasn't I? Let's do a pan around. Right, let's do a quick pan. So, it's a featureless beach, but it is nice nonetheless. So there you go. There's Huttoft Car Terrace. Now I do believe in the summer, not today, but in the summer, it is pay and display, and I do also believe it is no overnight parking. Although quite what they do about that, I don't know. Well, may well find out tonight. I brought the shelter because I thought we're fishing a bit of luxury today. Turns out we're really close to the car, so did I need it? Probably not. Am I glad I've got it? Maybe. We'll have to wait and see. You watching them rods for me while I do this? Thank you. We've got Alf with us today. Alf is down there. And as you can see, or maybe not see, there is Fisherman all the way down there as well. So it's quite busy. And then we've got what we're all here for, the sea. And Rosa. Met a couple of people today that are friends of the channel, subscribers to the channel, friends to the channel. I don't know whether they are subscribers, but they were watching my videos the morning before they came, this morning. So hi, if you're watching this one now. And we've got, like I said, we've got Boat UK just down there. You may be able to make him out in the high vis. And then the couple that I was speaking to, they're right down the bottom. There's no way they'll be showing up on camera. But there you go. Just trying to make sure, whilst we've got sunlight, I'm trying to make sure we've got camera angles and things set up. Because like I said, I don't have my big lights. So I don't even have my light that I clip onto here.
Not moving anymore.
No, that's fine. That's fine. We're going to have a cup of tea.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to have a cup of tea, and then we'll change the bait and send some fresh bait. So guys, new mark for me. You'll have to let me know in the comments below, am I fishing in the right place or am I way off the mark? Should I be up there? Should I be down there? I don't know. I don't know what's out there. We weren't here at the... Oh, that's not a seal, is it? Well, if that's a seal or a bird. Yeah, there's a seal. We have a seal. It's probably that one that's still stalking me.
Where is that?
It's just gone under water. Hey Alf, we've got a seal. Anyway, real fishing, that's what I do here. Whether I blank, whether I mess up, whether I get angry, whether I say screw it all, I'm quitting fishing, you still see all the gritty, all the bits and pieces. I'm not allowed to give up fishing because Rosa enjoys fishing. There we go. I've got my orders there, haven't I? Yeah, I definitely just saw a seal. It was sat at the top of the water and then it dissipated, dove into the water, so it wasn't a bird. Well, I suppose it could still be a bird. There it is. Yeah, I've just seen it again. Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I show. So if it sounds like something you're going to enjoy, quite frankly, if you're already here, chances are you're kind of enjoying it. So do please press that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. I don't do much in the way of lives or anything like that. I only put out on average one video a week. Sometimes if I get out a few times, you'll see quite a few videos in a week, but it all depends on life, really. Oh, there it is down there. You see that black speck?
Yeah.
Watch and it'll disappear into water. Alf, it's down there. Can you see it? That black speck down there.
There was a seal.
It's a seal. You'll see it disappear again in a sec. There we go, it's gone.
It's gone. Every time you look at it. Oh no.
I mean, chances are if there's a seal out there, then there's fish. But also, chances are if there's a seal out there, the fish have buggered off. Although, you know, I'm nowhere near at that range. That seal was a lot further out than I've cast. Yeah, I'll pop you onto rod tips. We'll have the first time lapse of the video because I've not set up the batteries, so I need to stop talking. I'm gonna have a cup of tea, might have some lunch. I'm trying today a suggestion in Vern's sea fishing in his last video. Oh, maybe that might have been a wave, that might have been a fish. The Idahoan mash pots, mashed potato. I thought, you know what, it's filling, it's carby, it's a change from pasta or something tinned in a sauce. So like I said, we've decided to fish in a bit of luxury. We've got the shelter, I've got my stove, we've got 2 boxes, so we've both got something to sit on. I think Summit might be having a look at that one again, I don't know. Like I say, I'll leave it put for another 10 minutes or so, have a cup of tea, maybe set up the stove and put some water on to boil. Did you bring the bottle of water down? You did, didn't you? Oh yeah, it's right there. I'll see you in a bit. Like, share, subscribe. Hi guys, I don't know whether it's worth taking you off time lapse, but we're just going to reel these rods in. I don't know once again if it showed up, but this one took a big knock and then pretty much has been shaking ever since. Just a little bit. So we'll have a quick look. I'm only lobbing this one out, so we might have to put a heavier lead on it, because it could be that it's bouncing. Although it has just gone a little bit heavy. No, nothing.
But we're going to reel it in.
We're going to reel it in. We're going to have a look at the bait. So it's got stuck again. It's not stuck. I really don't know what's going on with that. Right, Let's have a look at this bait and then we'll probably end up resending it. Dear me, some idiots. Driving a Mini down onto the sand. I think we might have a problem with this rig, you know. I might have to swap to the other one that I've tied. As I think that those lead beads shooting up there might be causing a bit of an issue for the fishies. I don't know. I don't know. We'll resend this one. I'll get the other rig out and get it baited and get it hung. And then we can do a quick changeover at the next bait change. I've nothing to rant about today. Not really. So yeah, it's just going to be fishing, I think, today. Oh, let's pull the worm out at sand. Oh, that went a bit high. That went a bit up and out, up and down. Let go of that one a bit too early. So I'll grab my other rig out of my rig wallet and we'll get it ready. That's gone a bit left actually as well. And watch it with me, watch it develop for a minute. No, that's not tide noise. It's not in line with the waves at all. In fact, that slack lined me. Slack lined me, whatever that was. Could have been the lead not settling. But that was in the surf, which is bass country. Doesn't feel like there's anything on it. Nah, tide noise. Right, we'll get this one rebaited. Well, we'll whip this rig off and we'll go with a different rig. Slightly heavier lead. Well, not different. Same rig, but I remembered to put bait stops to the back of the beads this time on the next one. It's a bit of a shame because that one had a big Mama Jammer rag on it, but yeah, normally, I think I said in the last video, I wouldn't go above 5 ounces on the Huttoft. But in the last 2 videos, I've not been hammering it out. It's just been a little lob to put it out for the flatties. So this is the one I tied for Rosa with extra bling on it and blue beads.
Blue beads?
Yeah. In the hope that, in actual fact, that the sea were calm enough that she might have been able to have a chuck or two. Tell you what, this rag aren't too bad. I don't know where Steve was. Steve messaged me a couple of days ago saying, did I want his leftover rag? He wasn't going out fishing again this week. So I says, yeah, I'll have it, but I don't know if it'll keep. And then I goes to pick it up and he says, oh, I've had this since Saturday. So this rag is a week old, still alive, and still going quite strong. Still quite happy. Now then, how you doing? Not too bad. Be better if some fish make an appearance. There is time yet. Have we just gone high?
Yeah.
We've just gone high. In fact, yeah, well, I've got carp and squid out at distance, and then I'm just lobbing some worm out, just close in.
Yeah.
But problem with doing that is the amount of waves hitting this line. You never know whether it's a bite or whether it's just the waves hitting it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we'll keep trying. We'll keep trying. I'll introduce you in a second, actually. Camera's on. Say hi, introduce yourself, mention your channel.
I'm Bogue UK.
Bogue UK, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, yeah, camera's on, introduce yourself. Oh no, they can't hear you. I've got the microphone. Give me a minute. I'm a pro YouTuber, really. Which way is that line going? Changed it to a slightly heavier lead.
Yeah.
Right, give me a sec.
Yeah. No worries.
And I'll put it on normal microphone, and yeah, I'm just going to introduce you to Bogue UK. Give me a moment. So, we're just on the ambient mic now, guys, just so that you can hear everybody. Oh, water's boiling as well. We'll get the dinner on in a sec. And this, where are we? This gentleman is Bogue UK, a new YouTuber, pretty much exclusively to East Coast and puddle fishing, so I'm told.
Yes, carp fishing.
Carp
Yes,
fishing.
Yes. That was the main thing. Been carp fishing for about 20 years.
Oh, really?
So then we just really started taking sea fishing up.
That's what your partner said. She said
Yeah.
that you're literally new
New to it.
to it. You've
Yeah.
hit a couple of marks, but
Yes.
we'll show you some more, and we'll get you on some more.
Yeah, wicked. Yeah.
I'll try and remember. I always forget, but I'll try and remember to put a link to Bogue UK in the channel description below. The video description below. And you've got Big Blue, I believe, and on your video,
Yeah.
on your channel, I believe, does it document your converting that?
Conversion. Yeah.
So if that's something of interest, he's also got a conversion from a transit.
Vauxhall Movano.
Movano.
Medium wheelbase Vauxhall Movano.
So a medium wheelbase over to a full camper. Have you got the whole shebang in the back of there?
Toilet, shower, kitchen. So we've got a washing machine.
Nice. You don't have to take your smelly rags inside to wash them, mate. So if that's something interesting, do head on over.
Yeah.
Bogue UK, spelled B-O-A-G
That's
UK.
it. Bug Out Adventure Group.
Bug Out Adventure Group. Now it makes sense. And
we also got a Land Rover with a green lane in. Camping.
Did you put that on there, or?
We will be doing, yes. Yeah.
Cool.
There's a couple of videos on there. We were at the Land Rover show in Peterborough.
Yeah.
We did a weekend there. So yeah, we've got some green lane videos to go up this year, hopefully.
Excellent. So you're
try the
kind of a bit of an all-round outdoorsy.
Yeah.
Any well, you can't really put shooting and hunting on anymore, can you?
No. We
They
do
don't
a
like- they
bit
don't
of
like
shooting. Only plinking air rifle shooting.
All right. Yeah.
But a friend of mine's got a bit of land and he wants us going down.
Cool. Bit of pest control.
Yeah. So,
Very cool.
but mainly it's carp fishing. Really.
Well,
and it will be sea fishing. So.
like I said to your partner there, you tend to find channels that cover both do quite well. So, you know, stick at it.
Yeah.
Stick at it. This time of year tends to be a bit slow on growth for the channels.
Yes.
So do stick at it. Tends to be August, September.
Yeah.
Tends to be a bit of an influx of views and subscribers.
Yeah.
And then dies a bit now.
Yeah.
Depending on how well cod season's going. In the past couple of years, cod season's been horrific. But I was talking to Rod and Pollux, two guys up in Northumberland. Talking to them, it's this year the cod that's coming out from Northumberland. They've not seen it like that before. It's been absolutely ballistic for cod up there. So maybe it's not cold enough down here and they've moved up north.
Yeah, I mean, we are getting more milder.
We are definitely getting milder. I remember watching in one of my videos when I was out with Alf a couple of months ago. Normally you'd be bringing your bait and your lead in, and you'd be grabbing all your lead, and it'd be a bit cold.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, we lifted lead out to water. You could use leads to warm your hands.
Yeah.
And that were October, November time. It's just like normally.
Shows you, doesn't it?
Normally you can't literally walk for that. But yeah, do head on over. I was saying about stickers and hoodies and things. This is RMR Designs on Facebook. So it just doesn't stop knocking, but I'm 99% sure it's the waves.
Okay,
Oh no, that's not a wave. That wasn't a wave. There was no wave out there. That was not a wave. I ain't checked the sound actually. I might be. Say, there it goes again. See if it goes again. Put your on rods. Yeah, microphone's working. So now, I know you guys can't see the sea, but it has calmed right down. And that's definitely not. That was definitely not a wave. I've put a heavier lead on. What do you think you're doing sitting on my box, little miss? You glad you came?
Yeah.
Good. That was wave noise. That was definitely wave noise. You could probably hear that wave.
Oh, that was big wave as well.
That was a big wave.
Went up to the tide line. One minute isn't long, is it?
No, it's probably. Let's have a look.
Said
Are you that hungry? Are you?
Yeah.
Surprised you don't sit on your box in the shelter and eat it.
Nah. I want to eat.
It smells nice.
Yeah.
It's just flavoured. I don't know if there's actually any sausage in it.
I saw on the spoon. On the spoon, yes.
Bye. Enjoy. Can I taste a little bit?
Sure.
Because I only brought
Use
one
the
of each
fork.
flavour.
Use the fork because I'm going to use spoon. Thank you, bye.
Ooh, that's weird. It's mash. You can taste sausage. You can taste gravy, but it's not swimming in gravy. That's weird. That's nice though. They're nice. Got them from Morrison's. They're £1 a piece at the moment. Really nice. Say, look, I think we're going to have a. I don't know. Should I have another look? I feel like I'm bringing in a lot of blank lines at the moment, and I'm wasting a lot of worm. When there's a possibility I might be going out again tomorrow, but it's only a possibility. So I don't know. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I know what we'll do. We'll have a little tug. We'll have a feel and a tug. We'll give it a tug. Nah, nothing there. Put a bit more tension on it and see if it bounces. But I couldn't feel anything. Couldn't feel any juddering. Although in fairness, this rod is out there for flatties, and of course they do just come along and just go plonk. But we'll leave it a bit longer. I'll pop you back on time lapse. A very brief time lapse there, guys. Just basically decided to just reel in, and before I sit down to eat my dinner, just make sure there's fresh bait out there. There we go. Little ting, little ting. Beautiful colouring on it. Purples and browns. Let's get it back. There we go, guys, we're off the mark. It's no longer a blanking session. Little ting. Didn't know it was there until I was reeling in. Never even saw anything happen on that rod. That was on carp and squid, that was. My Stu, ting will have anything. Absolutely anything. It certainly was. Lovely colour on it.
Pardon?
Lovely colouring on it.
Correct.
Yeah, purples and brown.
You know what they say though, don't you? A ting's better than nothing.
Well, aye, it is. A ting is better than nothing. I don't have a problem with them. You know, those sessions where we've had note but tings and I've had 20 or 30 of them. I've been loving it. It's not wrong with that. And if I get any of any size, they go home. Oh, they were gorgeous. They were gorgeous, them that I made. Yeah. I have another open packet here. No, but that was on carp, that one.
Yeah.
Carp and squid. Yeah, that was carp and squid at range.
Why did you get rid of that stupid thing?
Why did I get rid of the stupid thing? Because it wasn't big enough to take home. If we get some big ones, we'll keep them to make fish cakes with. Well, it's witching hour now. So yeah, didn't know that fish was there, guys. But hey ho, right, I'm going to attempt again, now that water's come up to boil. I'm going to get myself some lunch, so it's getting dark now, so I don't know if I'll do one more time lapse and I'll see you in a bit. Right, let's have a look at these. I know you probably can't see Jack. But hey, listen, so far, not a blank. Happy days. I've just had my dinner, tea, lunch, whatever you want to call it. I've just had a bite to eat. And throughout that entire time, this red rod has never moved again. So, we're going to finally have a look at it, because there was the big bang on it when it first went out, and then it's never moved. So we'll have a look. Yeah, it feels too light. yeah, there's nothing on that. It's coming straight in. Yeah, it's coming straight in. The silicone tubing that I put on the shock leader knots seems to be really interfering, and I don't understand why. It makes no sense. Seems to be really interfering with the reel. Only on the older of the two reels, but it's really interfering. I'm going to have to cut it off. In fact, I might do that now. No, well, no, I'll make do for now. And also, I forgot my head torch, so I'm going to have to use the camera light for baiting up. Although I don't know if I've got my backup in my bottom of my box. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, I've got towels here. Oh yes, I've got my backup. Hopefully it's got enough charge. I think it's only had a brief bit of time on charge since Rosa was using it last. There we go, can see what I'm doing now. So the ragworm, as much as they've survived, I tell you what, there's some nice rag in here. Just out doing it tonight. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to keep it on the clip down, and I'm going to launch it. I'm going to send it out at a bit of range, which is why I make clip down rigs. So you've got the option to send it if you so choose. Where's that line? Right, it has pulled to the left slightly. You know, should you choose to launch it, because it's all clipped down, you've got that option. Sorry to the guy next to me, I was just shining my head torch straight in your face. It was not intentional, I do apologise. No, sweetheart, I've forgotten to bring my proper one. It's still on charge in shed. This rig's got itself in a fair mess though. I'm going to have to put a stop knot above you, but for now you're fine. I mean, as much as I do love the fancy, you know, the wraps and things like that we make, there is a lot to be said for just slapping a worm on and sending it. It's getting dark now, I need to put things away properly before I lose them. But the Trident tackle, as always, is performing admirably. Got to be a little bit careful because there is the heavier lead on here, so I can't really thump it. But I want to send it a little bit further. I've kept it close in, so maybe a little bit further we'll find some flatties, who knows. No idea where that went. Not the foggiest. Can't see a thing. I probably should have actually charged the beads on it slightly with the head torch, then I'd have had a better idea. But both had fresh bait on, so we'll have to change them both. Nothing on it this time. Oh yeah. Yeah. Send another carp bait out. Oh, you're a big chonker. This is the tub of big ones. Maybe not. Maybe none of you then. Put you on bottom so you stay a bit more frozen. Get this wrapper. Littler ones opened up. Because I don't think, unfortunately, with anything of any size out there tonight. I would love to say otherwise, but I just don't think they're out there. To the point where, to be honest, if I had more clip down rigs, I'd be tempted to just send 2 clip down rigs out. This a quick little charge, see if I can see where it goes. Right, where's that gone off to? Yeah, we're towing left ever so slightly now. Not a cat in hell's chance of seeing where that went. I proper launched that. That line's already tight, so they want a lot of slack. And it took a lot. Right, rather than put you guys back on time lapse, because I doubt very much you'll be able to see anything, I'll bring you back when and if something happens. So I'll see you in a bit. I don't think, I ain't got enough light to be able to tell what's going on with my lines. I think that should be right now. I've seen a couple of knocks, but nothing worth striking on, so can't tell which. I know they cross slightly. I should have reeled the other one in first, actually. That's in closer, but yeah, I've seen a couple of knocks, nothing worth striking on, so I'm just going to change my baits. It is now 20 past 5. I realised earlier in the video I said in actual fact high tide was at 4:30, and it wasn't. It was at 4:30 when we were going to Easington. Now obviously we've ended up not coming to Easington. There's definitely nothing on this one anyway. There's my shock. Rose has got my head torch, so I can't see a thing. Oh, there we go. I gauged that just about right. In fact, I might not need to rebait this one. Let me have a quick look. I think the majority of people are starting to pack down now. I just went and had a quick chat with Alf, and it looks like, I mean, obviously not knowing the beach, we don't know how far you can fish it out. To the best of my knowledge, if you could, if you wanted to follow the tide out, but we're not going to bother. We're going to give it till about 6ish and head off home, which means everybody gets home for a reasonable time. But yeah, there's a lot of people just packing up and going home now. A lot of people. And I think a lot of it might be to do with the parking curfew. So of course this mark, you can't park overnight, and I don't know when they start the classification of overnight. It could be 6 o'clock, it could be 8 o'clock, it could be 10 o'clock, I don't know. Silly me, you know, it's my own fault, didn't read the sign before we got situated, so it's my own fault, but still. Might be, say, as I said earlier in the video, I mean, it kind of depends on what I get done tomorrow, because I've got quite a bit on tomorrow. But I might be out again, so you might get 2 videos this week. Because I might be at Stallingborough tomorrow night. The lads, sort of Kurt and Blaine, I've asked if I fancy it, and I said it depends on how I'm doing for bait, and at the moment I've still got plenty of bait left, so short of something disastrous, we should be all go for a trip to the wall tomorrow. But I tell you what, it feels like it's about 10 o'clock at night, and it's not. It's so dark. I don't think there's any moon tonight. Yeah, bottom up pretty much. Oh no, it was just collapsed. It's been, I think there might have been something on that at some point. It's been sucked dry. Like a German plumber. If you get that reference, you're my kind of people.
Oh, hey, big boy.
Did somebody call for a plumber?
Oh, you bet I did.
Or a Swedish pizza delivery boy. Man.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, I got a sausage pizza here, extra sausage.
Oh, I bet you do.
Delivering extra meatball pizza. Oh, come on. Hey dear, right. That, for all intents and purposes, could end up being last cast. I think Rose is struggling. The sea is lower than it was when we first got here. So we'll have to wait and see. That could well be last cast. If you've made it this far into the video, oh, here he goes again. If you've made it this far into the video, guys, this is not my typical, normally there's a bit of a rant, a bit more camera presence, and a bit more time lapsing, and a little bit more fish. Although not always. But if you have made it this far into the video, please do consider subscribing. It is a massive help to the channel. It is a massive show of support for everything I do here, and I am just a one-man band. Do go check out Bogue UK. If this does turn out to be last cast, guys, I'm going to say it now. Stay safe, tight lines, and I'll see you later. But if it starts fishing on, then you'll see me with a fish, hopefully. We will have to wait and see. So I'll either see you in a bit, or I'll see you later. Guys, because I've just had to fight to get this one unhooked. But a little palm-sized dab to get it back. So I had a bit of a fight to get it unhooked. I'll tell you what though, it gave one hell of a bite for a little fish. There it goes. There it goes, gave a little jump as it landed to say, yeah, thanks for letting me go. Did a little jump. So that's that. That's one fish, both rods. I just realised that I'm going to call it the new tip curse. So the pen caught the whiting early on, and that's got the power tip on. So that's the first fish on that tip on that rod. So that's both, it's the twin tip version, that's both tips have now had a fish. So happy days. We should be completely free of the new rod curse now. Alf, are you in? Are you packed up?
Yeah, I've got freight tangle.
All right, okay. I'll bring the other one in then. All right, rather than shut down, guys, I'll bring the other one in. That is it from us today. So unless there's a fishy on here, which there is not, Give me 'em out. There we go. Nothing on the second rod. Nothing on the second rod. But 2 fish, not a blanking session, and we're going to be home in time for a decent time of night. We'll be home by about 8:30.
Sleep. Me.
You're going to sleep in the van, in the car, are you?
Sleep.
Well, remind me before I put anything in the car to get the blanket out from underneath.
Okay.
Because it's in my secret spot in the car where I hide all my
Yeah.
emergency stuff. Right guys, I know I've already just done this probably 2 minutes ago for you, but it's been like 10, 20, 30 minutes for me. Don't forget, like, share and subscribe. Don't forget, head on over to Boag UK, that's B-O-A-G UK on YouTube. New to sea fishing, so show them some support. They do carp fishing, they've got on there the conversion they did of the van. So do head on over, make sure you show them some love, please. I did want to get down to be in their video just to say hi to their people, but I just haven't had chance with this little one running around all day. Yeah, your fault. Anyway guys, I'm going to get packed down. Stay safe, tight lines, and I'll see you later.